Welcome to Understand All. I'm your host, Aslakir Gerleaf. Today, we're embarking on a captivating journey into the world of the Dow Jones Industrial Average, commonly known as the Dow. So buckle up and get ready to discover the fascinating intricacies of this iconic stock market index. Imagine the Dow as the scoreboard of the biggest game in town, the stock market. It's a powerful indicator that captures the performance of 30 major American companies. But what exactly is the Dow? Well, it's a price-weighted index, which means that higher-priced stocks have a greater influence on its value. Think of it like a basketball game, where the tallest players have the most impact on the final score. Now let's solve a mystery in our Dow Detective segment. Have you ever wondered where the name Dow comes from? It's not just a random word picked out of a hat. The index is actually named after its founder, Charles Dow, who created it way back in 1896. Charles Dow was like the Sherlock Holmes of the financial world, piecing together clues to create a comprehensive snapshot of the market. So, how does the Dow work its magic? Imagine you're baking a cake, and each ingredient represents a Dow component. The price of each stock is like the amount of each ingredient you add. The higher the price, the more impact it has on the final product, or in this case, the Dow's value. It's a simple concept, but it has far-reaching implications. Speaking of ingredients, let's take a closer look at the 30 companies that make up the Dow. These are the creme de la creme of American industry, from tech giants like Apple and Microsoft to household names like Coca-Cola and McDonald's. It's like a club of the most influential companies in the country, and membership is highly coveted. But here's a fun twist. What if we added some unconventional companies to the mix? Imagine if the Dow included a company that specializes in novelty socks or gourmet pet food. It would certainly shake things up and make for some interesting conversations around the water cooler. Now let's take a step back and look at the Dow's historical context. The index has been around for over a century, and its evolution is like a thrilling novel with plenty of plot twists. It all started with just 12 companies in 1896, but over time, the Dow has grown and adapted to reflect the changing face of American business. In fact, the Dow has witnessed some incredible milestones throughout its history. According to CNBC, on January 4th, 2022, the Dow reached its all-time high of 36,799.65 points. That's like reaching the summit of Mount Everest in the stock market world. But the Dow isn't just about numbers. It's a barometer for the overall health of the US economy. When the Dow is up, it's like the economy is wearing a bright green mood ring, signaling optimism and growth. Conversely, when the Dow takes a tumble, it can send ripples of concern throughout the global markets. It's the butterfly effect in action. Of course, no discussion of the Dow would be complete without addressing its limitations and criticisms. It's time for a Dow therapy session. Some argue that the Dow's limited selection of 30 companies doesn't provide a comprehensive view of the entire market. Others point out that the price weighting system can skew the index's performance. But despite its flaws, the Dow remains an important tool for investors. It's like a trusty compass that helps navigate the often turbulent waters of the stock market. And for those who want to dive deeper, there's a whole menu of Dow-based investment products to choose from, like exchange-traded funds and futures contracts. Welcome to the Dow Derivatives Deli. As we gaze into the crystal ball of the Dow's future, one thing is clear: change is inevitable. The index will continue to evolve and adapt to the shifting sands of the global economy. New companies will join the ranks while others may fade into obscurity. It's like watching a thrilling episode of Dow evolution unfold before our very eyes. But what does this mean for you, dear listener? Well, understanding the Dow is like having a secret weapon in your financial arsenal. It can help inform your investment decisions and give you a clearer picture of the overall market sentiment. So think of the Dow as your trusty sidekick on your journey to financial success. As we wrap up our exploration of the Dow, let's recap some key takeaways. Remember, the Dow is a price-weighted index that tracks 30 major US companies. It's a barometer for the economy's health and a tool for investors to gauge market performance. And while it has its limitations, the Dow remains an important piece of the financial puzzle. So the next time you hear someone mention the Dow, you can impress them with your newfound knowledge. And who knows, maybe you'll even be inspired to start your own Dow journey and explore the exciting world of investing. But for now, let's leave the world of finance behind and get ready for our next adventure. Join me next time as we delve into another fascinating topic and expand our horizons together. Until then, stay curious, stay informed, and keep exploring the wonders of the world around you.